Hurricane IDA is expected to intensify into a major hurricane as it draws closer to the northern Gulf Coast this weekend, where it will bring life-threatening storm surge, dangerous rainfall flooding, potentially catastrophic winds and tornadoes. Interests along the northern Gulf Coast from Louisiana to Alabama should monitor IDA's progress closely and finish hurricane preparations on Saturday. Follow the advice of local officials if you are ordered to evacuate. A hurricane warning is posted from Intracoastal City, Louisiana, eastward to the mouth of the Pearl River, including Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas, and the New Orleans metro area. Tropical storm force winds are forecast to arrive in parts of this region late tonight into early Sunday, with hurricane conditions developing Sunday and Sunday night. A tropical storm warning is posted from Cameron, Louisiana east to Intracoastal City, Louisiana, and from the Pearl River in Louisiana to the Alabama or Florida border. Tropical storm warnings are also in effect for inland southern Mississippi and much of inland Louisiana. Tropical storm conditions are expected to begin here tonight or on Sunday. A storm surge warning has been issued from the Rockefeller Wildlife Refuge, Louisiana, to the Alabama-Florida border including Vermilion Bay, Lake Bogue, Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas, and Mobile Bay. This means life-threatening inundation from storm surge is expected in these areas within 36 hours. IDA is currently tracking northwest at 16 miles per hour toward the Louisiana coastline. Maximum sustained winds are over 100 miles per hour, making IDA a Category 2 hurricane. Conditions will gradually go downhill overnight on the Gulf Coast with bands of rain and wind becoming more frequent. Tropical storm force winds will arrive by 8 a.m. across southeastern Louisiana. Storm surge along the coast will gradually increase. An area of high pressure over the southeast U.S. will be the large-scale steering wheel for IDA, with its clockwise circulation sending it northwestward toward a landfall along the Louisiana coast late Sunday into early Monday. Keep in mind that impacts will arrive on Sunday before landfall occurs, and that impacts will extend outside the forecast path shaded red in the map below. Hurricane IDA is expected to continue intensifying in the Gulf of Mexico, likely rapidly, as it moves northwestward. That's because Gulf of Mexico water temperatures are plenty warm and upper-level winds are favorable. Therefore, IDA is currently expected to be at major hurricane strength, likely near Category 4 intensity, when it approaches the northern Gulf Coast Sunday. IDA could make landfall as a major hurricane on the 16th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina's landfalls in southeast Louisiana and Mississippi on 29 August 2005. 4 named storms, including 3 hurricanes, Laura, Delta and Zeta, made landfall in Louisiana in 2020. Life-threatening storm surge is forecast near and east of where IDA makes landfall. Follow all evacuation orders from local officials if you are in an area vulnerable to storm surge. The following storm surge inundations are possible if the peak surge happens at high tide, according to the National Hurricane Center, NHC. High tide is generally in the early morning hours of Sunday and Monday for many locations along the coasts of Louisiana and Mississippi. Morgan City, Louisiana, to the mouth of the Mississippi River, 10 to 15 feet. The mouth of the Mississippi River to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, including Lake Bogue, 7 to 11 feet. Intracoastal City, Louisiana, to Morgan City, Louisiana, including Vermilion Bay, 6 to 9 feet. Ocean Springs, Mississippi, to the Mississippi-Alabama border, 4 to 7 feet. Lake Pontchartrain, 5 to 8 feet. Lake Maurepas, 4 to 6 feet. Pitcairn Island, Louisiana, to Intracoastal City, Louisiana, 3 to 5 feet. Mississippi-Alabama border to Alabama-Florida border, including Mobile Bay, 2 to 4 feet. Sabine Pass to Pitcairn Island, Louisiana, 1 to 3 feet. This peak surge will occur within an hour or two of IDA's landfall. However, some coastal flooding could also occur in areas of onshore flow as soon as early Sunday morning that may cut off escape routes from the coast. The NHC also notes that overtopping of local levees outside of the hurricane and storm damage risk reduction system is possible where local inundation values may be higher. Tropical storm conditions could arrive in the hurricane warning area as soon as overnight, which will make hurricane preparations dangerous. Hurricane conditions should develop during the day Sunday into Sunday night. The NHC said wind damage could be potentially catastrophic near where the core of IDA makes landfall in Louisiana. The worst winds are most likely between Grand Isle and Morgan City near the coast. Wind gusts over 100 miles per hour are possible. Downed trees, widespread power outages, and some structural damage are possible in the hurricane warning areas. Scattered power outages are possible well inland, possibly as far inland as Memphis and Tupelo, Mississippi. At least tropical storm force winds are expected to punch into inland parts of Louisiana and Mississippi through Monday. Widespread flash flooding, particularly where bands of rain stall for a period of a few hours, is expected along the path of IDA. Heavy rain will also lead to river flooding that could linger for several days after the storm. At least a local flash flood threat will also penetrate inland into the deep south and Tennessee Valley Monday and Tuesday. NOAA's Weather Prediction Center is forecasting the following rainfall totals. Southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi 8 to 16 inches with isolated 20-inch totals through Monday. Northeast Louisiana to central Mississippi and the Tennessee Valley 4 to 8 inches. Flood watches have been issued by the National Weather Service for this dangerous heavy rainfall threat from the eastern half of Louisiana into parts of southeast Arkansas, Mississippi, southwest Alabama, and the western Florida Panhandle. High surf and rip currents will affect the northern Gulf Coast beginning Saturday night or early Sunday. As a reminder, Tropical Storm Fred spawned 29 tornadoes from the south to the northeast over a week ago. Forecast changes are likely over the next couple of days, so check back with us at weather.com for important forecast updates. Now is a good time to ensure you have a hurricane plan in place in case this system becomes a growing threat where you live.